Manchester United 6, Leeds United 2. Ole destroyed Bielsa. Man United destroyed Leeds United to go third. I repeat, third in the English Premier League table. What a result. What a brilliant game of football. First and foremost, neutrals must have been absolutely loving it. Ole vindicated. I saw social media. We were doing the review for the Tottenham game, and the social media responses to Scott McTominay starting were a disgrace. The calls for Ole to lose his job before a ball was kicked, a disgrace. You are all in the mud. Real United fans are sky high right now. We go into Christmas third in the league after turning around a very, very, very poor start to this season. And what a performance we saw overall. In a game where we scored 6, no goals from our strikers today, but 2 assists from Martial, 2 goals early on in the game from Scott McTominay and an assist. Dan James, Lindelof scoring, and of course Bruno Fernandes with 2 goals and an assist as well. We went toe-to-toe with Leeds today. We played to our strengths. They played their game and they were very good. They attacked and they caused Man United problems. But the performance from Manchester United in the end today was simply fantastic to score that level of goals. And by the way, could have had 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 goals today. United were that cutting edge when it came to going forward. But I want to hear from you. I want to know what your thoughts and feelings are. I want to know your thoughts and your feelings. I want to know about how well you thought Manchester United played today. I want to hear from you right now. We're going to open up the Skype lines very soon. Get the panel on as well. But do me a big, big favor. Hit that like button. Ole Outers, I want to hear from you. No bottle in it today. The bona fide Ole Outers, we have to hear from you on this show. Hashtag pray for the rival fans. We want to hear from you on this show as well. Man United currently sitting third in the league, as you can see there, on 26 points with a game in hand, in front of Tottenham that are in the title race. Well in front of Chelsea that are in a title race.
That says it all.
Well in front of City, who have the greatest manager of the last 30 years outside Sir Alex Ferguson. Credit where credit is due to Ole, no doubt at all. But 6-2.
Are you saying you're in the title race?
We're not in the title race, bro. I'm not putting United anywhere near a title race at this point, brother. But what I will say is Vibes FC here. Big up. I'm plagiarizing KJ when I say that. I'm enjoying today. I'm enjoying the moment. I love what Scotty Mac did because he just put so many fake reds in the mud today. Man was playing like he was Maradona, bro, especially in them opening 5 minutes. Out of this world. Super chat here says, Terry, other than height and nationality, what is the difference between McTominay and Messi today? Bruv, do you know, listen, I mean, Scott McTominay today was the best player in the world.
Yeah. Facts.
Today he was outstanding today. And brilliant. Baz1 here with a super chat says, let's take it game by game, friends. Build on it. Don't have to get carried away. Come on, United. And I think that's the right response for United fans. Don't get carried away. Don't become hyperbolic. Don't go over the top. Celebrate it for what it is. By the way, Bielsa's been regarded this year as a genius manager. A kind of, he's almost he's the epitome of the football hipsters and the ability merchants. His football is beautiful. It's unstoppable. He was going to beat Man United limb from limb today, according to the Ole Outers. So I'm celebrating that as a Man United fan because whatever you think of Ole, if you're a true Man United fan, you should be buzzing right now. Doesn't mean you've got to think we're going to win the league. It doesn't even mean you have to think Ole's the right man, but you should be buzzing. That is Leeds United. And if you do not understand the significance of beating Leeds United, you are not a Man United fan. You're not. Do your history. Paul here says, Terry, what is it with the media's love affair with Leeds? They are saying fair play to Leeds. They got beat 6-2 and opened up like a tin of beans. Do you know what it is? They love how they play. They love that they're attacking and they love that they're expansive. I think it takes a lot of people back to the early years of football. Nostalgia merchants love it when results weren't always considered the most important thing. Tom here says, wonder how eye test is going to spin this into Ole has no tactics. I mean, even the picking of Dan James. The picking of Dan James, it was 2 things. 1, space to run into, but it was the mind games of I'm going to pick today the player that Bielsa's been desperate to buy for 2 years now. It was so smart. And it went unnoticed on the Ole Out mob. It really, really did. It was sensational from Ole, sensational from the players.
Just to dampen your celebrations? Do you think you were carved open a little too easily at the back?
So Leeds do that to everyone. Leeds play like that. They overcommit to all of their attacks. So there'll be 6-7 players on each attack, meaning it's hard to contain them. The best team in the world, they scored 3 goals against them at Anfield with the best centre-back in the world in their team and could have scored more. Leeds didn't do anything today that isn't expected of them in the majority of matches that they played. They did do less. The difference was Man United knew that, and Man United knew that if we exploit the spaces in behind and we're clinical with our opportunities, and in the hole we were today, we can beat them. And we put them, and we absolutely obliterated them in the end. We disapparated. You're going to watch Harry Potter this week, isn't it?
I'm going to.
You'll learn about the word disapparate, bro. They got disapparated, brother.
Is that a Harry Potter made-up word?
It's like it's a real word, but in Potter Kingdom. Do you get what I mean, bro? We're going to get the panel involved now, baby. We're going to get the panel involved. Smash that like button, people, right now. Let's get this past 1,000 likes while we're live on the air. Let's do this and let's get the panel involved. Hey! Yes, gentlemen. I thought I'd go to the United fans first on this because it was barnstorming. Everybody's dancing. Everyone's having a little bit of a boogie.
We can do this again. We can do this again,
baby.
Yes.
You know. Listen, I'm gonna go to KJ first on this, bro. 6 goals. McTominay on fire. Bruno proving why he's better than KDB. Let's go, baby.
All right, listen, yeah. Everyone looked at the team sheet and was like, what is this? What's going on? But I said, you know what? Let's wait until the game is played and we'll see what will go on in it. I didn't care what the lineup was. I just wanted us to vibe out and win. And what did we do, bro? We vibed out. Scott McTominay, yeah, my man heard it was War of the Roses, yeah? And man was like, yo, let me channel my inner Braveheart, fam. You know what I'm saying? Man channeled his inner William Wallace, bro. You know what I'm saying? Man turned up. Man was looking so sick today. This is the best game I think I've ever seen Scott McTominay play in his life. Attack, defense, progression. His ball progression today was beautiful. The assist that he gave to Dan James, what a ball. The 2 goals that he took, such well-taken goals. And you know what, yeah? I'm just happy, bro. Like during the game, I was very critical of United, even though we was winning. I was very like, okay, I was putting them under the microscope because that's what I do when we're doing well. But now that the game's done and we got the 3 points, it's all good, baby. Martial was beautiful today. Shame he didn't score, but hey, the way my man played today, this is the Martial we love to see in it. Just add the goals on top.
Yeah,
I'm flying.
And you know what I want to say as well, and I'm calling out eye test here. Do you know we saw a performance from Rashford today, which I love. No goals, no assists, but heavily involved, excellent on the ball, great decision making, bringing people into play when he needed to, shooting at the right times, passing at the right times as well. And you know, like he was excellent. Martial, yes, he could have finished 2 dead easy. I was moaning at him when he missed them because I wanted 7, I wanted 8, I wanted 9. But on reflection, excellent performance. Bruno stepping up again. Oh, we went 2 games without scoring. He's in the mud. Man, a hat-trick of goal contributions today. Neeks, I want your thoughts and feelings on it, mate. Leeds United ripped apart today by the great Manchester United. Give me your thoughts.
Listen, what a brilliant performance. I mean, we get it all the time. When people don't see their favorite players in the team lineup, everyone loses their shit. But time and time again, the partnership of McTominay and Fred with Bruno ahead does it. And we all knew, let's be honest, we all knew he was going to go back to this for the Leeds game because of the way that Leeds progressed the ball. But obviously now Dan James is in there. People are complaining. Dan James, his role today was so important because no, he hasn't got the ability of a Martial, the ability of a Rashford or a Greenwood. Who could have come in for him, or even a Van der Beek or a Pogba if you want to play them out wide. But the fact that he has so much space that Bielsa and Leeds know that he can attack, they have to try and cover it. And when they do that, it releases everyone else. And I mean, the tactics, while simple, were spot on from Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. People want us to go toe to toe. Leeds are a very, very good side. Why play to their strengths when you can attack their weaknesses, which happen to be our strength, because our counter-attacking is arguably the best in the league, one of the best in Europe. Scott McTominay, what a performance. I think when you did a preview and you were asking about players that get, and the Leeds fan was talking about players in their team that get the derby, get this rivalry. And it was mentioned, you know, Marcus Rashford will get it. And I put in the comments as well, Scott McTominay will get this. He knows what this means. The guy was playing like a man possessed from minute 1 to minute 90. The goal, the first goal, the strike, the way he stepped over the ball for the second and put that in the bottom corner. And then even the way that he created a chance for Dan James's goal. Like he was a man possessed. What a performance!
Yeah, he was, and he did get the derby today. And do you know what? I'm a fan of Phillips in the middle. I'm a fan, but McTominay and Bruno did so well today. That man had to be taken off at half time. I think Bielsa went, look, I'm going to protect you because you're being absolutely taken apart. And look, is Scott McTominay ever going to be world class? Is Scott McTominay ever going to be the guy to make us Premier League champions as the main midfielder? No one's saying that. But the level of disrespect and abuse that the young kid gets is astronomical. It really, really is. I want to go to bits and bobs on this. Of course, you see your fellow Scott go out there today and absolutely deliver. I also see you managed to get a trim in before. Actually, you live in a part of the world where tier 4 doesn't exist. But give me your thoughts on Man United's performance and Scotty Max as well, please, mate. You're on mute.
So obviously, Scott McSauce, you know, everyone laughed at me when I tried to up this guy. But listen, one of Scotland's finest just done a number on Leeds. The man was possessed. The man was like, no Pogba, no problem. Simple as that. For me, man, look, Man United, we were clinical. I said this to everyone. As long as we play to our game plan, we're clinical. And going forward, Scott was like Prime Yaya Toure today. Like, beautiful. What was going on? Like the Scottish Yaya Toure, bro. Like, just like bullying people. Phillips, yeah, everyone was making noise about this Yorkshire pudding. All I'm going to say to you right now, yeah, take a seat at half time, bro, and watch how midfielder pounces on a game, and watch Bruno. All the people that said about Kevin De Bruyne, shut your noise. Seriously, Bruno contribution is going forward. We are dominating. We won 6-2. Yeah. Also, can we just say something about Ole? Everyone made noise about the flipping.
Hello. Hang on, we lost him. We lost the man. I was so looking forward to that comment. I don't know what he was going to say. We'll wait for bits and bobs to return. I'll move him into the background for now. Cam, give me your views, mate.
I've been saying it, people. We need to now let go of last year. Our team is starting to look like the team we should be. Everybody was. I want to throw some numbers out here that I don't know. People will get it off the top, but 53, 26, 51, 38. That's the win percentages of Bielsa's last 4 teams. And people were talking about this guy like he was going to come here and shred us. I'm tired of the gas given to other teams coming to United. Like, no, United is levels above these teams. We are back in the top 4, cemented. I'm telling you, I've been saying it from the start. No, I don't look at these teams anymore and think we're worried. I'm looking at these games now. How many are we going to score? How many times has I put 3 past teams in the league this year or last year? Like, the numbers don't lie. I'm not a stat merchant, but the numbers, they don't lie anymore. We need to start going into games thinking this is what's going to happen. Not 6-2, but we're going to win comfortably. We won comfortably at Sheffield. We won comfortably today. I don't know about comfortable against Leicester. I'm not going to say that, but we're going to win that game because I think we're the better squad. I'm gassed. I'm going to stay gassed. I'm going to stay positive because the proof's in the pudding. Ollie's been doing it, especially in the people before the game. Michael Owen, Paul Ince in the mud. These guys literally said, you need to figure out how to get your best players in the squad if you want to win a league. This look at this team. I don't know what he's doing. Dan James coming out of nowhere. It doesn't make any sense. Now what? I want to hear what these men have to say now. They better be sending Ollie a Christmas card with an apology, straight up. Ambassadors of the club. I'm tired of listening to them talk because it's always, Ollie doesn't know what he's doing. There's no plan. Then when the plan comes together, it's luck. Like, which one is it? The only thing that was bad today is the fact that it could have been 10-2. Martial could have had 2 more goals. Bruno could have had a couple more assists. Cavani could have had a goal. Like, that's the only bad part is the fact that we could have destroyed this team even worse. We could have sent them back to the championship today. At the end of the day, I'm feeling good.
You know what, Cam? I agree with you on a lot of what you've said there. You know, I stand by what I've been saying in recent weeks. I still don't know whether Ollie is good enough to take us back to the promised land. I stand by my comments on that. But I respect, and this has been my argument for months now. People don't want to put any respect upon his name. They want to act like there are no tactics. Like every decision is him just standing there pissing in the wind, hoping and praying he's going to miss his shoes and legs. And it simply isn't the case. And what I've noticed with the mainstream media, they've reacted to social media. So it's, I know I'm going to be, what Patrice Evra once said about you have to play, how about you just pick your best players? I know, like, honestly, if he said that in front of Fergie, I would expect Fergie to clip him around the Euro, because Evra played at Man United where picking your best 11 players, I would say probably happened 5 times a year, where our outright best 11 players were picked. And do you know what? I saw a stat the other day to do Liverpool, and it was the Liverpool team you would all say is their best 11. And it was Alisson, Trent, Robertson. I think it was Gomez, and it might have been Matip and Van Dijk, the main 3 midfielders and the main 3 strikers. And there was this weird stat that they've literally only started together as a team about 4 times in 3 years. But yet your brain says it's their best 11, which tells you that the greatest manager around at the minute rotates and brings in the right players for the right games. But nobody talks about that because it doesn't fit the narratives. Does that make sense? And what Ole did today was brilliant. Every decision he made came off. Most players today put in, for me, very high level performances. It's amazing that our worst players today were people like Fred and AWB. But when I say worst, I just mean not like they were down the bottom of the number wise. If you're going to score them out of 10, but they were still 7s. Do you get what I mean? 7, 7.5. So it was a great day today. That's the big thing here as well. We are 3rd in the league after everybody said that we were going to finish outside the top 4.
Ollie was supposed to be sacked by now. This was it.
Yep. Sacked by Christmas.
He was the betting favorite to be sacked. He was the betting favorite.
Crazy. And the one last thing I'm going to say on your win percentage thing is this: you can't maintain for nearly 12 months now a mid to high 60% win ratio by luck. It's never happened in the history of football. So to not give Ole credit just demonstrates you either, as I saw a certain Man United fan tweet earlier today, and social media guy made me laugh. If you hate Ole, then you won't give him any credit for it. Or if you don't know football, it's one of those two things. You either despise Ole or you don't understand football. You can't win nearly 70% of your matches in a calendar year and have no tactics and have no system and not coach or improve anybody. It was sensational. We're going to throw Bits and Bobs back in here because I want to know what Bits and Bobs was going to say before he dropped off. What are you about to say, bro?
Yeah, sorry, boys. A technical malfunction. I think that's us into your phone now. No, seriously, real talk. What I was just trying to say that we were clinical today, and we need to, all the Ole outers and stuff need to shut up and just relax. Back your club. Stop wasting negative energy. Look what the players done today. Daniel James played for a reason because Ole has tactics. We just need to put the seatbelt on and enjoy this ride. And people are going to say, Man United say they're going to win the league. I said that. I said at the very beginning, everyone laughed them up to me. But Terry, as you said, we're above Chelsea, we're above City, we're above Spurs, who every of their fan base was saying we're in it for the league. So what's Man United in? Are we just here to fulfill fixtures? Shut your noise. Watch the boys play football, and back your manager. That's all I want to say. And also, listen, Scott McTominay, the Scottish hero. Listen, once he takes that form into the Euros and beats England with it, I'm good with that.
Let's not get carried away here, attacking my boys as well.
You know what's crazy? So there was a comment in the chat. I'm not sure who said it, but Ole Gunnar Solskjaer arrested Fred and McTominay for this game. So he basically played the weak team against Sheffield and said, "Yeah, you lot can beat the bottom team. We need the big boys back for the big fixture." That's crazy.
Leeds, the thing is, see what Scott McTominay done today. Sorry, Terry. If Bruno scores 2 goals and that does that no-look pass for Daniel James, everyone's making noise. Give the boys credit, man.
Make noise.
Two things on. One, to beat Leeds, you've got to work as hard as them. So we needed our players today that run. So that's a technical, tactical, football intelligence decision by Ole first. Secondly, facts don't lie. Since Ole's been in charge, Bruno and Fred and McTominay starting games together as a 75% win ratio. Every other midfield partnership outside of them two starting together, we win less than 50% of them games. So it's when people say, why are we starting with them? Because we win the majority. And that's over a 50-game body of work, which is more than generally just under what you play in an entire season. So it isn't the weak team today. Today is the best two midfielders we have as a partnership, and the proof's in the pudding in terms of what we win and how we turn these things around. I want to go to David here. Big game for Chelsea now tomorrow because it's a game on certain teams. On fire. What are you saying, David?
Oh no, it was just a great game of football. Like, I didn't really care who won, but it was just a great game of football. It's one of those games where on another day it could have been 6-2 to Leeds. It's one of those games. It was just
How?
No. Hold on. Leeds had their chance. Don't sit here and act like Leeds didn't have
we had
chance
so much
before.
more than them.
I know
Say
you.
they were 6-2.
I get that. But my point is, if you're as wasteful as Leeds are, right, you're going to end up in the same position. I'm saying it was a great game of football, and Leeds is such a weird side, and they cater to your strengths because obviously they left so much space, and you guys are just more clinical than them. That's what I came. Jeez, man.
No, David, I disagree. It's more than the fact that we were more clinical. The chances we created were better. So even though they had much shots and all that kind of thing, if we were the same level of clinical as each other today, we still would have won the game. So it wasn't simply if we
What I'm saying is that because both teams today created so many chances that it could have gone either way.
David, look at the quality. Look at the quality of chances we made today. The quality of them. Cavani missed some. Martial missed some. Like Dan James missed some.
Bamford missed some.
One-on-one.
David. Yeah, Bamford missed one-on-one. Harrison missed from 2 yards out.
David.
I didn't come on here to slander you. I did come on here to slander you.
I know you didn't. David,
from my point of view,
David, look, I understand the point you're trying to make. It just couldn't. I mean, they had all their shots. They only had 3 shots on target in the whole game. So the clinical edge was there. I'm going to go to...
I look at football a different way to just shots on target. Like,
but you need to look at shots on target over shots off target because if they're off target, they can never go in.
No, but you know what? We'll have this discussion later.
No, that's some weird thing.
Don't worry about beating West Ham, bro. About here coming, we could have lost.
I'm going to go to Aaron next. I'm going to go to Aaron next. Guys, 1 second, people. Aaron, Man United 6. Leeds United 2, Scotty on fire, Bruno on fire, Martial back in form.
Keep it going.
Give me your views, brother.
No, keep it going, Terry. Keep you were on the good. Just keep.
Arkin was third in the league.
Come on, man.
Unbeaten in many games now.
Come on,
City
man.
on the road. Not only win one win on 5. Rashford being intelligent. Do you know what I mean? It's been amazing. McTominay today on fire. Maguire on fire. De Gea on fire. Bruv, it was delightful. Merry Christmas.
Thank you very much. Listen, you see me, yeah? Obviously, this is for the people who know. If you don't, then you will know, innit? Man goes to church every Sunday, innit? And in church, there's a song that we sing, and it's called Open the Floodgates of Heaven, Let It Rain. Today, we opened the floodgates of Leeds defense, fam, and we let it rain, fam. You hear what I'm saying? Hallelujah. We made it rain on these, man, bruv. 6.
Little Wayne and Fat Joe and them, man, right there, boy.
Bruv, tell them, bro.
Make it rain on these hoes.
We've waited 16 years. No, you've waited 16 years to get slapped and sent home with 6 goals. That's what you've been waiting for. Do you know what I'm saying? Right now, I'm feeling like Soulja Boy in the Breakfast Club interview, like, rivalry? 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 Nah, man, listen. Today, bruv, I didn't expect the game to go that crazy. I was expecting a high-scoring game, but not that high. Funny enough, when I was giving predictions on my boy's channel the other day, on Lewis's channel, I said 4-3. And because I knew it was going to be a high-scoring game. These guys, as much as they score goals, but they let spaces in behind, which allows the other team to score as well. And yeah, we were on it from the first minute, literally. Scotty scoring 2 goals. Do you know what I'm saying? What was that super chat? I didn't see it.
Shout out to David, fam.
He's basically telling David that the goals were in Man United's favour. So everything David said is he's talking fart, bruv. He's talking fart.
I'm not. Okay.
No, but today it was a great game. Scotty Mac for me, man of the match. Great performance. We could have scored. This game could have ended flipping 12 12-4 or something. Like it was so crazy. But you know what? Yeah, Leeds proved to me again, because I said these guys don't stop till the last minute, and these man literally didn't stop till the last minute. Like these guys, they acted like it was 0-0 and they just kept going. It's mad. Like, you know what I'm saying? If this was another team at 5-0 or 4-0, they're giving up. Do you know what I'm saying? They're giving up and they're just, it's damage limitation. But Leeds were like 4-0. All right, cool. Let's just go again.
Can I just say quickly, Terry? And also, I think when you look at the running stats, I think at the end they showed that we're basically on 91 kilometers each. I think the both teams, which I think something that they said that Frank Lampard spoke about in their game, that he was crediting Chelsea for how much they kept running. And that's what you got to do against a team that run. You have to run as much, and when you do that, your quality shines through. So you run as much as them, and you should win every game. When you don't run as much, then you allow them to
hard work.
And I was right
over ability. And then ability comes
chill.
You just agreed with it, because if we didn't work as hard as them, our ability wouldn't have shone through.
For this game,
if you outrun every team you play and outwork every team you play, then your ability shines through. You're a pro footballer, Aaron. You know that's true, bruv. You know that's true. Ability comes second.
We were discussing that last day, weren't we?
And I'm not slagging no one off.
No. I know.
I've got a super chat here. It is addressed to Aaron. I want him to answer it. It says, Aaron, how are you feeling since you were Ole out? Don't try to deny it. I have tweets and videos.
Well, he's happy. You can see that he's happy.
It's the same guy. It's the same guy.
Bad information on Aaron.
Bro, there's some guy that tweeted me saying, what did he say again? He said, we scored 6, you prick. Because literally that's what he said. So I'm like, bro, we're winning 6-2. Why are you coming at me for? Why am I the first thing on your mind?
Yeah, I know.
What I mean? But yeah, I'm happy, man. You can see it on my face. I'm very happy. And December looking to be very promising.
The question is, Aaron, did Ole do well today?
I was going to come to that. Yes, he did. Absolutely. The formation was spot on, because at the start, I'm looking at the formation. I'm like, Dan James. But then I'm thinking, you know what? He's running a lot and we're going to need loads of it today. So credit to Ole. You got it spot on. And we didn't even need to bring on Pogba today. And to be fair, it wasn't a game for him today, because I think with all this running and pressing, he would have drowned today. I'm not going to lie to you.
That was great tactics from Ole then. Not picking Pogba for this game. Is that not great tactics from Ole for not picking Pogba for this game?
No, I give him his flowers, bro. That was a great decision.
And do you know what, though? This is what I love about this current squad, and I still think we can improve it further, is that we have the ability now to do that. And I'm glad Pogba didn't come on, because we need Pogba against Leicester.
Exactly. Yep. There you go.
This is why right now everybody's got to relax. You're not going to get your favorite players picked every single game. We're playing 6 games in 16 days. Now we will. If we picked all our favorite, if we picked our best on paper 11 players for each of those games, we're getting 4 or 5 injuries and we're done. We're finished. And who knows where we're going to be come January the 4th, January the 5th. If we can be around 3rd, 2nd in the league with that game in hand, who knows what can happen? I'm not pushing any kind of title challenge agenda yet. I think it's premature. I want to go to Alfie. Sitting there.
I'm pushing that agenda. 21 is coming. Listen, you can sit there on the fence. I swear to you, you can sit there on the fence, and I don't care if you want to come at me and say this guy's lost and deluded. I don't care, bruv. I really don't care. Come for me, yeah? Let me tell you. Today's performance, best performance of the season. Without Pogba, I would have had this big asterisk. Tell someone tweet Mina Raiola the scoreline. And someone tweet him that. Someone send it to him.
I'm tweeting him now.
Tweet him and let him know. Listen, your boy is really unhappy, sat on the bench. Tell him your boy. Tell him to take him out. Tell him take him. He can go, bro. I swear to you. Yeah, if we can pull out performances like that, little tactic here and there. Listen, Ole In all day long. I've been saying it ever since he got the job after PSG. Let him stay. Give him funds. Give him his freedom and his time. And if this is the kind of thing that he's going to do, listen, he's going to learn on the job. Let him learn. You know, Terry, I messaged you as soon as I saw the starting lineup, and I said, I don't know, man, the changes. But we know what clocked immediately. The rotation. How are you going to survive this season out of all seasons where you got back-to-back games? How are you going to survive? Is if you get consistency in the rotation. You see, man, like, what is it? Lionel McTominay today. You see that? Lionel McTominay today. I saw him them first 2 goals,
Messi, bro. Nick Messi, bro. Nick Messi.
It was so good. Alf, can you do me a favor? earbuds don't work great with the sound when it comes to StreamYard. Have you got something else you could use instead of earbuds, like plug-in earphones or something?
Yeah.
Can you do that?
Give me a second. I'll
Yeah,
do that. Yeah, give me a second. I'll do that.
Of course, mate. Come back in a second, bro, because it's good hearing from you. We've got some super chats I want to do first. First of all, the bill here says, Aaron, I didn't tweet you with a heart. It wasn't me.
Much love, my bro. Much love.
Nabil's generally quite respectful, to be fair, in terms of that. It says, I'm here to apologize to Ollie. This is original base Annie. I have the same opinion as Terry on Ollie. It's not Ollie out anymore. It's please fix up. Scottish psycho with a claymore.
Yeah, sword. Sword, fam.
That's what it is. That reference did go right over my barnet, mate. I got no idea what that means. We had a few more here. Lincoln, see, it says ready 6-2 to be rival fans about now.
He's trying to be funny, like, you know.
Really
I get it. That's lost on the dyslexia.
He's trying to be techie.
Look at this.
That's twice now.
Hashtag 21 is
21 coming.
Hey, listen.
21 is coming. You know what? You know what's important?
One second, Alfred, we'll go to that comment in a second. Alfred, one second. Let's respond to this. Ability over passion. Listen, ability is key. Ability is required. But without work rate and without passion alongside it, you don't win. And you know the
Rebel Morrison.
If you think of the three of the most technically gifted teams of the last 15 years have been Pep's Barcelona, Pep's Man City, and Liverpool's Klopp. And they have abundance of ability, but their work rate, their running, and their passion for the badge and the club they're playing for enables that ability to shine through. So if you have ability, but no passion or work rate, you will fail in life. Please don't go through life thinking your ability is going to make you achieve things. It will not work. You will be living in your mum's house till you're 55, bruv, with no chance of leaving. Don't do it, brother. Lockdown. Get out of the parents' yard, bruv. Get out of the parents' yard.
We need to stop. We need to stop doing the whole passion or ability thing. Like it's
both.
You need both. You need both. Because if you've got no ability and just passion, you're still whack. So you know what I'm saying? Like,
Exactly.
Agree.
And anyone who knows that can play football. Carry on, KG. Sorry, man.
No, I'm done. I just want to say that.
All right, no, I'm just saying. Anyone knows that if you play football in the change room, the first thing that's asked of you, and Aaron, you can back me up here, is effort. Okay, as soon as you work rate and effort, the talent and ability takes care of itself, 100%. So, do you know what I mean? Just relax yourself, just enjoy the boys. Do you know what I mean? Have a sick day today.
Exactly. You don't even need to be a pro footballer. It's just most lives. Anyone who's done well in their career, ask them if they worked hard or not. Barring a few silver spoon merchants, you know what I mean, right? You know what I mean? Whose daddy got him a job as a managing director when he was 21. I'm not bitter. I am not bitter about that. He was such a bad boss. It was unbelievable. He had no idea what he was doing. I remember he cried once. I remember catching him crying. I felt so sorry for him. My dad made me do this job. Bless his heart. Listen, number 21 incoming. I know Alfie's on this, thinks it's going to happen.
Listen. I want to say sorry, man. Look, I want to say, let's be real. Yeah, we may not, and that's fine if we don't this season. No problem. Yeah, but it's come. You can feel it. You can feel it coming, whether it's going to happen this season or next. I'll be honest with you. I support two teams, bro. Number one is Man United, and number two, whoever is playing Liverpool. Whoever is playing, that's it. That's fact. I'm telling you. Yeah, we can't have them getting that 20th title. We cannot, under no circumstances.
I agree.
Absolutely. So, if that means me backing Jose and Tottenham saying, you know what, if these men got a chance, or Chelsea, I will back them, bro. I won't be like this guy over here saying, there's this guy on this chat, where is he over here, yeah? Trying to say, oh, it could have been 5-5 today. Bro, stop hating. You're not on Listen, your opinions sound like hate. All I know is you are snorting that Pablo merch, bro.
You know how gas Bruno's my captain in FPL. When he was scoring, I was like, hey, benefits.
Listen, this is the reason. Because you know, fam.
You're Alfie.
Now that we're in top 3, we can chat to Chelsea and Tottenham. That's why they're scared.
I don't want to chat to them though. I don't want to chat to them. Listen, I don't want to chat to them. Yeah, go on.
Aaron, I never ruled you out.
I know you didn't. Yo, Monster, where you at, bro? Where you at? We need you in this chat right now, bro. We need you in this chat right now. We need
Forget
to
Bruv,
Monster, man.
I haven't
Nah,
seen
go on, you
Monster.
was gonna
I
ask,
haven't
you was
seen
gonna ask
Monster for 2 weeks. Anita turned up today. David's been here. I haven't really seen many of the Chelsea people for a good little. I'm thinking of ringing up the milk carton people. Like, bro, we need to get some posters out. These guys have gone missing. I mean, and by the way, I have to call her out here because she's part of the Football Terrace family now. She's part of the Football Terrace family. Eleanor, where you at? Eleanor, where you at? You were giving it in the previews of people. You didn't come on the Spurs review. You're not turned up now. Come
Bottling
on,
it again.
bottle it. Yeah, bottle it. Absolutely. And we look at this league. Look at this league table here, man.
Oh, look at it. It looks beautiful, mate. Look at it.
Oh,
Look at it.
my team's in
One
it,
game
you know. Oh my
Brings a tear to
God.
my eye.
Oh,
Last week we could have been top, and now we're in 8th.
Let me tell you something. Let me say this to the United boys. You're gonna get this though. I don't want to talk about being in a title race in terms of it being real yet. I think it's far too early for Man United to do that because I want to. The form right now under Ole is very, very good. You know, I think looking at Man United, I want to get the facts right rather than just guesstimating here. We obviously won 4 on the bounce. We drew with City. I actually kicked off about that, and I feel a bit stupid now with hindsight. But we've won since we got beat by Arsenal. We've won 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of our last 7 games. Now that is title challenging form, but I think you have to do that over the next 7, 8 games as well. And if we do that, maybe we'll chat. But wouldn't it be amazing to go have a genuine title race with Liverpool?
Yeah, we never had it.
I mean, that game on the 17th is gonna. That's the game right there. If we get anything from that game, and I'm not discounting the games coming before because Leicester, Wolves, those are big games, and like that, what you're talking about, that form we need to go through, it's gonna be over those 2 games. If we beat Leicester and Wolves, and then we're looking at Liverpool, and we're thinking we just need something. If we can just get a point, that's a result right there in that game because that team is supposed to batter us. They're the champions. Like realistically, us taking anything from that game puts us in the conversation. I think that's when we start talking about it. If we get,
yeah, sorry. So do you know? I think as well, which does give us. I wouldn't say it's an advantage, but it's standing out in my mind massively. I'm going to go to Winter Surface comment in a minute. I said the other day, Rashford and Bruno, I think have been excellent for us for the majority of this season. We've got Greenwood and Martial that haven't started yet. In terms of they haven't kicked into gear. Now, if you look at Anthony Martial as a prime example, bad start in Premier League terms. However, in his last 2 games, he has 4 goal contributions. Martial starting to click. And if you could have Rashford, Martial, Bruno, Greenwood, Cavani, Pogba, Scott, like these guys have been in good form. They can all buzz and purr together. Who knows what can happen here? We're going to talk Bruno Fernandes in a minute. I want to get some opinions on him after another great display. Winter Surf says, yeah, so what? The overhyped Bielsa and Leeds exposed again. All you Bielsa lovers are in the mud. I'm a Chelsea fan and I'm here. Bring it on.
Bring him on.
Winter, so we're going to open the lines in a minute.
Yeah, I want to chat to this overhyped manager, fam. Man, that Frank Lampard, you know what I'm saying? I've never watched.
Chelsea fans, where you at? I feel sorry for David. David right now looks like he's getting ready.
The thing is, I'm always here. Like, regardless whether my team wins or loses, I'm always here because it's only the right thing to do.
That's true.
If you
Well done, David.
I would do the same.
Guys, I want to speak Bruno Fernandes. Another assist and another 2 goals from him today. The question actually is, when are we all just going to put our hands up and say, Terry, you were right. He's better than KDB. When are we going?
Who said you were wrong? Who? I want to know. Terry, name them. Name
everyone
said that they were wrong.
Listen. I haven't committed to the Bruno better than KDB yet, innit? And the only reason I haven't done that, and I said it, is that KDB has been playing at this level, and I say level in terms of his performance and in the quality of league, including the Champions League, for 2-3 seasons, give or take injury. That performance in the Bernabeu against Real Madrid last season. Was it last season?
Yeah, last season, but this year.
Yeah, last year just before the lockdown, I think it was.
Yeah.
Brilliant. That to go to the Bernabeu and dominate Real Madrid like that, for me, that said best midfielder in the world. That cemented it. Now, I'm not saying Bruno Fernandes isn't better, but I need to see that same period of 1.5 to 2 years where he's playing like he is now, which is unbelievable. And I'll say it, but it took me 2 years to say KDB is the best in the world. I can't, after less than 12 months, then say that Bruno. And I know Bruno was doing it before at 12 months, but it was in Portugal. So
I'm just gonna say this now. Yeah. Bruno Fernandes will win Player of the Season.
Yeah,
I hope he does. I hope he does. You know what? That's 18 months. That's 18 months. And if he does that, remember he joined in January this year. If he does that, 18 months of football like this, then I'm cool. I'm saying I have no problem.
Do you know what? When we win number 21 and he scores over 35 goals and he assists over 20 goals, he has 50-odd goal contribution. And we go down as the greatest midfielder in the history of the Premier League outside of Paul Scholes. It's a joke.
It's been cute watching you guys pat each other on the back and all that. Yeah, it's still a championship team you just beat. I know you're on a nice little.
This guy came out of nowhere. I swear he was on the fringe.
Bro,
He was out there on the wing. I swear he was on the fringe.
Get out my house, bro.
When too many of you just congregate, this is what happens, guys.
This man, the same man who supports Arsenal, bro. The same man who couldn't beat this championship team. Your team couldn't beat this championship team, bro. Go worry about Burnley and that man down there.
I said it already, fam. You know what I'm saying? Man like Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang's gonna be waking up in the championship like Chris Brown and that. Give me that video, like. You know what I'm saying, bro? Gonna be surprised. You know what I'm saying? Taking trips to Blackpool.
Straight up. Man, right, we're gonna start adding some callers in now and try and go. Hang on, here he is. He gave
Arsenal versus Leighton Orient coming soon.
I know he's gonna be on camera. Gal, where you at, bro? Gal, did you?
One second. You guys don't have any shame. You guys just won. Why you guys bringing up my name? Why you guys bringing up Arsenal? Leave us alone.
No, because Igal, you know why, yeah? Because the advice I gave you, man, yesterday, you still don't listen. I said, Arsenal fans, keep your head low. And Phil had to go open his stink mouth, bro.
Listen. Big up to you guys. You guys got a game in hand. You should be happy. Enjoy yourselves. But at the same time, life comes quick to everybody in the Premier League. As much as you guys are laughing and smiling right now,
man.
week 19, everything can turn around quick.
What you saying? What you actually saying though? Come on, chest.
Yeah.
I want to hear a new XG stat. I want to hear one.
What you saying, bro? Are you happy that Man United when you play Leicester, when you play Leeds in the Championship next season, you go we did?
Listen, I want to see where you guys are at week 19. Like, I'm not coming here throwing salt. I came here humble. Every time I see it, stop coming at me. I came here to just say, big up to you guys, beating Leeds, scoring those goals. Your team looks good. I just want to see if you guys can keep it up. Week 19, you got 2 games in a row.
Yo, I'm just throwing this out there. Any Arsenal fan, obviously, you know, God willing, the fans go back to stadiums and stuff. Next season, yeah. Any Arsenal fan that's traveling up to Middlesbrough, yeah. If you want to make a pit stop, man lives in Manny. I got a big house, got 2 bedrooms and that. You can come sleep. You get me? I'll give you. Do you know what I'm saying? Food, drinks. We'll play some. We'll play some. You know what I'm saying? We'll play some FIFA.
You know what? You man, listen. I live a 5-minute walk from the Emirates. That way is that way. 5 minutes. Yeah. If these championship teams can't start parking around, driving from all of the parking around the streets, I'm gonna lose.
Do you know what? I'm gonna call you out on one thing, brother. You said you come here humbled. The first thing you said is just remember, people, life comes at you fast. That's a threat where I'm from.
That's a threat. That's a threat. I swear that's a threat.
No. I'm just. Hey, what am I gonna say? I got Reading. I live in Basingstoke. I got Reading fans.
Man United were brilliant. Man United
were good. Bruno was good. Scott McTominay proving some doubters wrong. Big up to you guys. I came up here to gas you guys, but at the same time, honestly, I'm hearing it from you guys. I'm hearing it from Reading fans. I live in Basingstoke. I get it from Reading fans week in, week out. These guys are coming to me at work. They're laughing at me. I got Southampton fans telling me we should have beat you guys, smacked you guys. And when I hear it from you guys every single week, I just want to come out here and laugh at your team, but I can't do that today. So I came here to praise you guys.
This is why you need to listen to me.
Thank you, Igal, but we don't want your support, but thank you.
Join I told you, Igal, join YFC and keep your head low, bro. Keep your head low. Coming on the show when it don't concern you, bro. Relax. Like,
We've got another Chelsea fan. We've got Chez here. Chez is here, the Chelsea fan. Chez, what you saying, bro?
I can't even lie. I can't even throw a suit today, innit? Usually I throw a short at KJ and Cameron, but you man are playing good. So it is what it is. And if
Is
we
that a
lose
moment of
tomorrow,
silence for Frank
you won't
Lampard's
see me
career?
in it.
What's going on?
Fam, if we lose tomorrow, you'll see me here. I'll be upset, man. I can't even lie.
You're gonna
You
get
actually
had
that beat.
tomorrow. You're gonna get had tomorrow. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I
man.
hope not.
You're
I
gonna
hope
get
not,
had.
man.
West Ham are on
They'll
fire.
win tomorrow. They'll win tomorrow.
West
They'll win.
Ham
Don't
rice
say
and
that,
peas, bro.
KJ. Come
Oi,
on,
Jollof
man.
Rice will be twerking for them too much. He'll be like, oh, Werner got past me and I let him through on goal. Oh no, sign.
He'll be performing the way Cody performs against Liverpool. Just, oh no, I made a mistake.
Trying to get into
There we
Chelsea.
go. Ches, I want to ask you a question as a rival, Ches. Do you look at Man United as being part of this kind of title charge, try and catch Liverpool, or do you think it's far too early to say?
The thing is, if I'm being comparative, Chelsea finished the same point as you last season. And if I'm seeing like how we're both progressing, you've probably been better in the latter stages of the season so far. But I think obviously it all depends on the Christmas period overall. So right now you're doing quite well. But like you guys have touched on already, if we come in January time and you man are still around third, second, and the points differential isn't that much, like 5-6 points, then we can start having this conversation. Right now, you guys could lose to Leicester and you're back down 6th again. And everyone else wins. So yeah. The table goes quick. So yeah.
I hear you on that. I hear you on that, bro. Cheers. We're going to jump into some other callers. We'll clear some room in the back there. But thank you for coming on, brother. We'll speak to you after Chelsea's game tomorrow. Top man. Next up, we've got the Scouser himself, Mr. Two-Backer, Ram. What are you saying, Ram?
I thought I moved past that.
You've got to do a lot more to get rid of that nickname. Just shouting at a few people don't quite count, man. You've got to keep backing your team, brother. What are you saying, bro? What are you saying?
Yo, there's a good performance by Manchester United. I'm still waiting for Aaron's imitation of expression. You know what I mean, Aaron?
That's
Well, I
random.
didn't hear you. What's that?
Yo, you said on the group chat you're doing an imitation of expressions if you score 6.
Why are you coming on live?
These expressions, where you at, blood? We want to talk to you. Come outside. See, you man got touched today, blood. iPad settings, blood. Yeah, iPad settings, blood. Where was Endon, bad boy? Where was Harry Claus? Harry Claus, Harry Claus. More like Harry Claus said, blood. Come outside. Let's talk, fam. Trophy Mourinho? Trophy, we're back to Jose, blood. Just no blood. We're coming to touch you at the champagne. Champagne, more like the orange juice lane, fam. You know what I'm saying? We're coming to touch you, blood. Just no, fam.
You know, you sounded like very good. You sounded like Noel Clark. Very
What's
good.
that?
Noel Clark, he did kidulthood and adulthood and
Yeah.
I love it. What was the other thing he done recently with Ashley Waters?
Top boy. He did Top Boy.
No, Noel Clark didn't do Top Boy.
Was that the Bulletproof? Yeah,
that's
Bulletproof.
Bulletproof.
That one, yeah, that one there, 100%. Ram, you said Man United played well. We just stuck 6 past Leicester that you could only score 4, but it was better than a good performance today, wasn't it?
Okay, look, it's a very, 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 very good performance. Yeah, I know you like to get your credit where it deserves.
Yes.
Yeah? So I'll give you the credit. I think Scott McTominay looked like freaking Roy Keane. You know what I mean? Threading passes through like
Roy Keane.
Yeah,
Keane
man.
is scoring them goals, bro.
Get it right.
Yes, Roy Keane ain't doing it.
He still looked
KG
like a
don't want to hear
top
nothing
player,
about
you know
Roy
what I
Keane.
mean? Threading them balls through. He looked top class today. Give credit to
Honestly.
he got a lot of stick from
I
McTominay.
think that was nah.
He got a lot of stick last season because obviously he's a lanky, he's Scottish, he's not very flashy, but credit to him, man. He put a brilliant performance in today.
What do you mean he's
No,
Scottish?
see, no. See, I can't handle this.
Out.
I can't let that comment go,
He's
bro.
Scottish.
I don't think people are watching these United games for a long term. You know, last season before he got injured, before January,
He was one of our better players.
He was one of
True,
our
yeah.
best players when we
That's
went
true.
dip in form. When we went dip in form between December and January, it was only after he got injured. He was one of our
when he got
standout
injured, you were
performers.
worried.
Have their agendas,
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah. He was one of our. He was
They'll
one of
always
ours.
have their
I feel we
agendas.
called Jerry off guard there. Ram, listen, we're going to go to Jerry here. Ram, thanks for coming on, having your say, mate. Jerry, what you saying, brother?
21 incoming. 21 incoming.
Jesus Christ.
People at first telling me that Oil's got no tactics. Well, look what happened. Pogba, Matic were on the bench and Van de Beek. He's going to do, I think, Ole has been the best manager ever since he got a job. And he keeps saying that Poch has won nothing. And I believe Ole can do it. I trust Ole. I'm always been Ole. Ever since he got his job, I trusted him. I'm always Ole and I don't care.
Yeah, Jerry looks like Martian and Lacazette had a baby, fam. Like combined. Big up to you, Jerry.
That's actually true,
And
bro.
if Bruno scored 30 goals and 30 assists, yeah, Bruno will be the best midfielder since Paul scores. I don't care.
30
He
and
will be.
30.
Hey, the gas.
30 and
Yes,
30.
he will.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Look, this time,
And
well, first
also,
time. Go on, Jerry. Go on, mate. You finish, mate. Go
I'm
on, bro.
18. I'm 18, yeah. I started watching football in 2016, and this was my first time I ever seen my team lift up a Premier League title.
Oh,
Go
you missed the
He's
2013.
young blood, man.
Nah, young
Hopefully,
blood.
you know what, Jerry? I hope they
Yes.
can do it for you, man. I've been fortunate enough to see him lift 13 plus other things, bruv. Do you know what I mean? It's a madness, bruv. But hopefully you get to see that, Jerry. I appreciate that you coming on to say, brother. Take care, young man. Do you know what's crazy as well, right? Like you about the Bruno thing. I remember saying in this room after, I swear it was after we beat City just before lockdown, and I said I think next year that Bruno could get around 40 goal assist combinations combined, like across all competitions. The laughter people threw at me, and I'm like, what is? And you know what's crazy about that? It's like, I don't know, I'm a bit of a stat merchant at times, but I look at it and I'm like, what are you not seeing from this kid that I am? Well, it was just the playing down of it from people is amazing, and it's coming home to fruition. And the man is just on fire. I was looking at it here this season. It's just the man's just ridiculous, bro. Like he's just ridiculous.
It's because that's Ballon d'Or for him, though. Nobody wants to believe that could be possible at our team.
9 goals and 5 assists in 13 Premier League appearances. One of them was from the bench, right? You actually add the minute.
9 goals.
Yes, he's a midfielder.
Wow.
And again, quite a few this season have actually been open play as well. Unlike sort of because last year he went for that run, didn't he, towards the end of the season, where I think he scored like 5 times on the bounce on the spot.
He's got five from open play this season, I think.
Ask these man if they would have given McTominay the pen for the hat trick.
No,
you know what? I thought
You gotta earn that first hat trick. That first, you gotta earn it. You can't just hand the ball. Yeah.
I've never seen my man take a pen in his life, so he could be terrible.
The way I looked at it, I've seen Bruno give up hat tricks in the past. Players in goal droughts over their goal drought. So for me, he's earned the right to be selfish in that regard, because Bruno went for a 2-game period where he didn't score assist, and I think Bruno cares. Like Cristiano Ronaldo cares about scoring every game. I think Bruno does as well, and I really like that. I test here a comment said, "This is the issue with United fans, brother. You are one." It says, you're talking like you're outside the sanctum, bruv. You're one of them. It says you change game to game. Let's look at the bigger picture, people. We all knew we would do well against teams like Leeds. They played our hands. Nothing has changed.
I swear you was the one saying Leeds.
Do you know what I don't understand? Like some people are moving like they knew we was going to win 6-2.
Revisionism.
Like it's something normal to win 6-2.
I was leading a charge against negativity. I was like, there's people on Twitter. I was telling people, you need to relax. People were talking about Leeds going to catch us out. Bielsa this, Bielsa that. And I'm sitting there being like,
listen to this. We're going to do a show on this in the next week or so. And it's going to be, I don't know what to call it. It's going to be a what if show. So what are the excuses going to be for the people that dislike Ole, the fake Man United fans that will always be negative if we win the league as a topic? You know what it will be. Everybody else is poor, like blah, 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 blah. I want us to list off the things they're going to say, because then every time you see a tweet or a comment from these guys, we can 8 mile these motherfuckers, because they are window FC, bro. They're window FC. They're transparent. I know what they're going to say before they say it.
Well, put it like, Terry, if we win the league this season, and it's still we're a long way from there, but if we were to do it, the response of a lot of people would be, yeah, but if we had Poch or if we had a better manager, we'd win the Champions League as well. Because basically, whatever Solskjaer achieves, a better manager could have done better, because he's not good enough. That's the baseline is Solskjaer's not good enough. Therefore, anything he does is all the players anyone could have done better. And I'm just like, listen, there comes a point where you might just have to revise your belief. You might have to think twice.
Listen, let me say,
I'm not saying whether he is going to do it or is not going to do it, but you have to be flexible in your analysis of players, of managers, of rivals, of everything. You have to be flexible.
I got a question for you, bro. I'm going to ask this question of Ites first, and then I'll let you go, bro. Why do you sound upset that we won 6-2? You genuinely sound like you're annoyed that we won 6-2. Like, why, bro?
Because he wants Ole out, bro.
And
yeah,
that's
but I want
Yeah.
Ole out as well. But I'm super happy that we won.
You know what I mean?
but Aaron, but that's because you're a Man United fan. And you can't be a Man United fan and not be in a good mood right now. If you're not, it's because you didn't get the outcome of this game that you wanted. And to Neek's point, this is what we're gonna do a show dedicated to it, and we're gonna come up with all the things that not just Man United. It's gonna be if Man United do X, Y, Z, what's the response from the negative people gonna be? Because I don't believe actually that two things I don't believe. I don't believe about 80% of these people actually support Man United. They use Man United as a way of getting notoriety on social media. And secondly, they have an agenda. They don't even believe what they're saying. It's how can I always spin this into a negative? Because I'm going to bend over. And listen, these guys take it up the arse from rival fans so much they can't talk properly for a month. Right? That's how they do. They bend over and take it, but they know it's going to get them. They know it's going to get them attention. That's what they do. So we're going to do a show where we expose that, and it's going to look stupid when we see the tweets or the YouTube videos, and everyone can just refer back to the Football Terrace video. Oh, they told us you would say that because it's obvious because they're not real, bro. Alfie, you were going to say something, bro.
I was going to say, look, you know, where we're sitting right now, third, however many points, 5 points off the top with a game in hand and playing this kind of football year, a bit exposed at the back. Yeah, the defense might just keep getting better. Yeah, these front three are coming on form. Ollie is showing us that, look, you can rotate and whatever, blah, 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 blah. Listen, you still haven't asked the most major question. What if Ollie got the signings that he wanted in the summer? Imagine you didn't ask him. You're just sat here going, oh yeah, Ole out and this, that. I want Ole out. Listen, to you people, respect and love as a person, yeah. But go suck your Clark, bruv. Let me tell you, bruv. Yeah, I'm telling you, bruv. Absolutely, you must be smoking crack. Imagine we had Sancho. Imagine we had Sancho. Man said respect.
Respectfully, bro. Alfie just said, Viva Love is his stance. The Glazers and Woodward are pagans, and the Woodwards are Walla. That's what I just said. Thank you.
We've got Zach on here. Zach Zaguna. Zach, what do you want to say, mate?
Yo, Aston Villa just are 1-0 up, guys. Just to let you know.
Put me boys, bro.
Oh, guys, basically,
I'm a bit behind.
Damn.
I came on here a couple months ago and I was talking crap about Bruno Fernandes. Yeah, I just want to apologize. Okay, this guy.
Big screen it, Terry.
Yes, say that again. Everyone silent, please. Everybody, say that again, please.
Okay, I came on here a couple months ago talking rubbish about Bruno saying he's not going to keep up and all that crap. I just want to apologize. This guy, he's different class. Yeah. And I actually think right now he's better than KDB. I'm just gonna say right now, because he's doing it in a worse team. He has to carry the ball because there's no creative plays behind him. Without Pogba, he has to do it all by himself, continually stepping up when it matters. Forget the penalties; he still has most open play goals for a midfielder. And what's it called? You just have to say he is the best midfielder in Premier League right now, without a doubt. And
what was that last
about Arsenal?
I never heard it. Sorry. What did you just say? The last sentence. I never heard it.
I said right now he's the best midfielder in the Premier League. That's what I said.
Oh, sorry. I thought you said, sorry.
Look at that, Zach. Thank you very, very much for coming on. Do you know what? It takes a real man to admit when he got something wrong, and I concur with you. He is the best. Link been put into the description below if you want to come on and have your say. Hit like buttons, share buttons, retweet buttons, people. Really important. Oh, we've got Kid City on here. Kid City, we've got City fans jumping in the calls here. Kid City, what you saying, brother?
No, I mean, after what I've just heard, I need to kind of come in and back my players. I know not many of y'all are. So I want to ask, has Bruno Fernandes ever played in the knockout stages of the Champions League?
Oh,
what's that got to do with it, though?
Has Bruno Fernandes been in the World 11, best 11 in the world? Chosen by
have you ever won? I can't even hear what's going on.
Who does he support?
Why is KDB won?
Bruv, how dare you talk about Champions League? You ain't won it. How can you come and be talking like this, bruv? You ain't won it.
Because Bruno Fernandes hasn't played in the knockout stage.
He will. I promise you, Bruno Fernandes will win the Champions League before your team ever wins it. Your team.
Why didn't he make the knockout stage this year? Top of the league, top of the group after 3 games.
Kid City, what are your question? Let me just, Kid City, what's your question got to do with the price of eggs? I don't understand it. What does it matter?
Okay, I'm just gonna move on. All right. I
No,
think
you're not. Okay, cool. Okay, cool.
that was a bad point. That was a bad point. That was a bad point.
I thought it was a bad point. I'll let you off, bro. Go on, continue.
The funny thing is, KDB did not come in with the reputation he came in. 47, 50 million pounds. Good player, but never at this level. I think he's shown
He was
the level.
stopping you.
What?
KDB came in for massive money, about 60 million quid, because he was killing it in Germany. What?
I was gonna finish my point.
What are you talking about?
He had he broke the Bundesliga assist record.
I was gonna finish my point.
Continue.
Let him finish.
I've been trying to chat for the past probably 2-3 seasons that KDB has surpassed Pogba as in the past couple seasons because he's produced more, won more, done more things. But you never let me chat, and I think that's all right. Y'all have your opinion, but it's funny after how 1.5 seasons, Bruno's already can be chatted as better than KDB, even though KDB has achieved more over the past couple seasons.
Right. So let me just address that. So I'm probably the only one on this panel, maybe Alfie does as well, who's been pushing this. If you actually go to what I said, it's two things. One, I still think KDB is out of this world, amazing. So
I also think Bruno is one of the best players in the world,
and that's fine, and that's fine, right? What I said about Bruno is what he was doing for nearly 3 years before coming to the Premier League was astronomical, and I agree that people need to see him do that in one of the elite level leagues before they turn around and say he's as good as KDB or better than KDB. My point was he will prove it. And within 2 years, he'll show everybody that he's the best. I just believed it ahead of time, bruv. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm the Jehovah's knocking on the door. I've got to convince you to believe it, but I still believe in it. Do you know what I'm saying? And from my point of view, he just is better. But I still think it's gonna take another 12 months, 18 months for the vast majority of people to turn around and go, yeah, Bruno, he's not as good a passer, no doubt about it, as KD.
Oh, we lost him. It's that village that he lives in with the.
Terry with all this football terrace money, yeah, can't even pay for good Wi-Fi, fam. Disgraceful.
Come on, bro. Yeah, all these. Listen, I see all these donations coming, and I'm thinking, bruv, get some internet with that.
I test in the comments that Pogba is the best midfielder in the Prem. See, and Pogba is probably the most talented midfielder in the world, but talent and being the best is not the one and the same. You have to do it. You have to do it week in, week out. You have to do it week in, week out. You have to do it year in, year out. And unfortunately, whatever the circumstances, whether it's Pogba, whether it's Man United, the managers, the board, the agent, he hasn't done it. So, at big moments, he's turned up. The Europa League final, the World Cup, he's turned up and he's proved on that level that he's got the ability. But to be the best, you have to be doing it year in, year out, game in, game out. And he hasn't done that. So, and at this age, you can't talk about talent anymore. There's only so far talent goes when you're 27, 28 years old. You need to be
exactly. To be the best in the world, you have to do it for club and country, and you have to do it with passion for both. And when your manager comes out and starts talking shit about your club, you have to tell your manager, listen, relax publicly. And he ain't. Sorry, his agent. Yeah, his agent. No,
All right, guys.